Welcome to your entertainment ticket. YETicket.com. That's how you get a hold of us. Very easy. YETicket.com. Come and visit us. And I'm here with Al McGee.
Yeah.
And Alan Darnay.
Hello.
Alan's the director. I'm John Delia. And, you know, we just saw a movie. It's called Sandra Bullock on Acid.
more like Coke. She was speeding.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right.
She was really flying.
She was delusional.
Yeah, it's called All About Steve, and actually, the beginning and right through almost to the middle, I really enjoyed it. But then after a while, she got a little bit too annoying for
Yeah,
me.
me too.
How about you? Want to tell a little bit about the story?
Her mother set up with a blind date, and the blind date was played by Bradley Cooper, and his name was Steve. And she saw how handsome he was. She got really desperate, and then the movie took off from there. But I don't know. This movie didn't really get me. And, you know, I couldn't even call this a chick flick.
You know, I was a little tired of the crosswords after a while. How about you?
I got tired enough to jump in a hole, I think. Anyway, Sandra Bullock was like we said, she was speeding through this whole thing. I don't know what she was doing, but she was doing it really fast. And I just anyway, she was a very intelligent woman who just spilled facts all day long, and that's all she did. And she didn't realize that that was her thing. She falls in love with this guy Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, from The Hangover.
From The Hangover that you guys interviewed.
Yeah, I interviewed you, man.
And it was a pretty good interview too, as I remember. And you could probably find it in the archives, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And that's a good interview. You should go back and listen to that. Anyway, so she jumps him in his car, and he, in the course of what's going on, he says, "Well, I wish I could take you with me." He's a cameraman for a news outlet like CNN, and but I can't. And then he takes off real quick.
Yeah, and she takes it as a verbal, like
an
okay,
invitation.
yeah,
Invitation.
And she's like this stalker all of a sudden, right?
And that's the rest of the movie.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah.
It's all over. That's it.
It's like a road movie. It's like being chased by Sandra Bullock across the nation. That's what it is.
It's too corny for me. I couldn't get into it, and you know, it had a lot of unexplained episodes in it. I just couldn't get to. I couldn't get to this movie. I wanted to like this movie. I really did. I really wanted to enjoy this movie, but I could not. I'm only giving this 1.5 palm trees.
Wow, 1.5 palm trees. How about you, Al?
No, Al. I don't think so. I think it's a good, solid film. I'd give it about 2.5, 3.
You know, I have to agree with the 2.5. I don't give it 3, but I'll give it 2.5 palm trees, only because, like I say, it gets a little repetitious. You get a little annoyed by the actor, and then later on, when all this stuff happens at the end, which we won't tell you what it is, you're going to say, "Oh." You know, I mean, so.
And then it left me flat at the end, too.
Yeah,
it left me flat
at the end.
That's why I gave it
so,
1.5.
yeah. But I'm giving it 2.5 because I think that the beginning, you're going to enjoy that. You're going to laugh. But then,
will admit
and then if you take a date, you're not going to worry about what the rest of the movie anyways. Right?
Yeah, otherwise it'd be too painful.
Well, you know, like let's go back because in a little while we got to go take our acid so we can go.
Coke, man.
Oh, Coke. Coke. Anyways.
No, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. We don't do drugs. We're just being funny. So there you go. That was All About Steve. This is All About Us. See us on your entertainment ticket, YETicket.com. Every day.
And the day after.
Bye-bye.